It's me. I'm back. What's up, party people? We're like, Max, come on. All right, this show is taking a turn for the. Oh. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Monster Bass Live. I'm excited to see you guys. It's a technical difficulty free day, and what we've determined is that this entire time, my laptop, which you can't get a more powerful laptop from Apple, is messed up. I'm using my girlfriend's, and her laptop is garbage, and it doesn't see. No way. There's ads. Stop it. You guys are killing me. All right. We're going to put an end to this ad thing. I don't understand what is going on. I don't want monetization. We want no ads. Off. Done. Save. Ads will be gone in just a second. Thank you for letting me know. Man stuff, dad stuff. The ads will be gone in a minute. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. Just let's. Everybody, let's take a deep breath. And all the golden ticket winners, let's all take a deep breath. All your packages have been shipped. You do not need to keep submitting customer support tickets. It's all about trust. Let's meditate for a minute, and it's all about trust. All right? We're good. I promise. I promise. We got a great show for you today. I know some of you were thinking that you were going to see X Zone, but I did move them. And I have a very special guest. I'm really excited for him to be here. Zach Messer is on the show. He hasn't been on the show in like umpteen years, so we're going to find out what he's up to. I want to thank my sponsors, obviously Liquid Death, because they keep me hydrated, and First Contact Tungsten. Again, you have your choice in where you get your tungsten, and all tungsten's the same. It is. So it really comes down to who do you want to support and why. And First Contact Tungsten donates 5% of their profits to support veteran causes. So why not pick a winner? You can buy their full lineup at Tackle Warehouse, and now you can buy their full lineup on MONSTERBASS.com. So if you're interested in buying some affordable tungsten, hook yourself up, get it on Grande, or get it on Monster Bass, or get it on Tackle Warehouse. 5% of it's going to help support veterans. It's been an interesting day. Cancer struck again, and so I'd like to take a moment. I'd like all of us in the Monster Bass community to take a moment and just send lots of love and all sorts of positive energy to the family that runs X Zone. Jim, the owner, lost his father to cancer. And so our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family. And then I got a phone call this morning. My good friend, Mickey, his father, lost his battle with cancer. And I know he's in a better place because he was suffering miserably. But, man, when are we going to solve this shit? It's so ridiculous. There's no reason why we shouldn't have a cure for cancer. You all know that. I know that. It does present us with an opportunity here within the Monster Bass community. Once again, I'm going to see the Grateful Dead at the Sphere, and I have an extra ticket. And they're really good seats. So if you happen to be in the Las Vegas area, or you think you can get there, now keep in mind the show is Friday night. Nothing like last minute, but again, you can't count on cancer. Well, you can count on it, but just not the way that you want to. But if you think you want to be, you're going to be in the Vegas area and you might be interested in going to that show, let me know. There's 3 of us going. We got a 4th ticket. And I might be able to help you out. So what else? I might have made a mistake. I give out my phone number freely, and I now have about 200 best friends. I love you all. I do. But the amount of time it takes to talk to 200 of my new best friends that call me all the time and share their pictures. Don't get me wrong. I really love it and I appreciate it. But then I feel guilty that I don't respond or respond fast enough. And I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? It's crazy. It is crazy. All right. Before we get started, you guys know I love to celebrate. I love to celebrate some big catches. And if you've got a catch that you're proud of, whether it's your PB or whatever you caught this weekend, you go to monsterbass.com/PB. Upload your pic to the trophy room. We're adding new functionality daily, and we're going to have leaderboards that allow you to see who's the best within the community, who's the best in a given state or on your local lake. And today I want to celebrate a few people. This is Earl from Tennessee. And again, just so we're clear, I don't weigh these fish, okay? So I've been getting a lot of emails from you guys saying, oh, that fish didn't weigh 8 pounds. Like, I have no idea. We're on the buddy system, or we're on the honor system. So this is Earl from Tennessee, and this is an 11-pounder. Congratulations to you. He said he caught this on a blade burner. This is Manny from Arizona. And Manny caught a 6-pounder. I wish I knew what lake, but congratulations to him. This is Trevor. Trevor from Tennessee. Again with a 6-pounder. I mean, I don't work the scales. I just post the pictures. This is Brian. I feel like I've seen Brian before. This is an 8-pounder out of Indiana. Congratulations to Brian. That's a fat, healthy-looking fish. Out of Florida, we got Steven. This is a 6.3-pound fish. Now, maybe it's 6.3 something, but look, either way, congratulations to all you guys for catching big fish, because every single one of you has caught bigger than my PB. I'm not embarrassed to say it. It's true. It's true. So, all right, before we bring on our guest, I'd like to know what in God's name is going on within the fishing community. Now, I've heard of game changers before. I have. But we might be taking this to an entirely new level of game changing. This looks like a mold spore. It looks like something that if I found it in the walls of my house, that I'd burn the house down. But these things are expensive, and I'm going to take this out the next time I do this, and we're going to find out. We're going to find out what this thing can do. Now, let's remember, there's a good chance that I won't catch anything with it because I may not be the best angler in this room. I see a lot of names that I recognize, a lot of them. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But this thing's $17. $17. I would have called it the spore. And I immediately took a picture and I sent it to the factory. I said, how much to make a bait like this? And do you know what Kevin said? Kevin laughed at me and said, you don't want to make that. And I said, yeah, I do. He said, what is it? I said, it's a 1-inch by 1-inch piece of plastisol with a bunch of appendages. And I thought to myself, man, I'm catching fishermen with that thing. I'm catching fishermen with that thing. So anyway, I've got some new baits to show you guys, but I'm not going to show them to you now. I'm going to wait until Zachary gets on the phone. They just showed up today. I'm very excited to show them to you because it's coming. It's coming. And I'm excited to share it with you. So let's take a look in the chat room here and see what we got. We got a lot of people. Who was first today? Ground Fog. That must have really got Scott upset because, boy, I tell you, he likes to be first. He likes to be first. I don't blame him. A lot of good stuff happening. Let's see. All right. Okay, so I see lots of questions. The vaults should arrive next week, both the 3600s and the 3700s. I just made a video because I saw someone make a video and none of them were, he basically said none of them were waterproof. And he's right. They all have this little seal. And when you push down on them a lot, they all become compressed and then it has the ability to let air in. All of them, because they all use the same exact material for it. And so all you got to do is pull them out, raise them up a little bit, and then shut it. And the very same ones, what doesn't matter what brand, could be Plano. The very same one that was taken on water now is waterproof. So it just matters. It's just a matter of how much you're pushing those things. So I'm going to show that video. I've been making a lot of content lately. And I got to tell you, it's thank God they're shorts because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But enough about me. You guys don't want to hear me talk. One of the new lunker sticks, version 2. It's a good question. The BFS stuff got delayed because Fuji suspended all their shipments because of the tariffs. And so those components got delayed. The lunker stick 2s, I have to find out. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't remember what the date was, but I owe that to you guys. There's a lot of new baits coming. I can tell you the names. There is the, let's see. I'll tell you the names of some of them, and then you guys can laugh all you want. We went through Who's Your Daddy last week. Let's see. We've got the Moneymaker coming. We've got the Super Freak. We got the Grass Burner. Those are the only ones that have names at the moment. But there's an email going out to everyone that's on the pro staff list. If you're not on the pro staff list, I'm sorry, but I mean, and I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to get all 8 colors of this one bait that I'd like some feedback on, and we're going to send it to you. But there's a lot of new stuff coming. So we can get excited about that. All right. Let's not wait any longer. Let's bring on our guest. Just keep it out of the water. Well, yeah, just keep it out of the water. I hear you. I hear you. I don't even know how you made it to the screen, but cheers. Cheers. All right. Our next guest. When I first met him, I would have called him young Zachary, but I think he's a grown ass man, and I should show him the same respect that I would expect someone to give to me. And so, without further ado, let's bring on our guest today, Zachary Messer. What's going on, Zachary?
Not a whole lot. Excited to get to talk to you. Haven't seen you in a minute.
I know. How you been?
Pretty good. Chasing little ones right now.
All right. So the last time, I sent you the invite today, and of course I had to go to my feed. And one of the last messages on there was the birth of your son. Don't tell me his name. Zane, right? Zane. And he must be, what would he be, like 3?
He's 2. Jason's 4. Zane is 2.
Jason's 4 and 2. So you have 2 now.
Yeah, and I have one on the way.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You've got a third. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl, or you can't say?
I do know. And
You're not saying.
No, I'm saying it's a girl. So got to figure out how to be a girl dad.
I'll tell you what. There's nothing better than being a parent. I love being a dad. It's like the greatest thing in the world. And I really, really wish I was if I was 5 years younger, I'd say yes. Yeah. I'd say yes, and I'd have another one because I would kill to be a girl dad. Just like, because, my niece comes over. My niece. Here's how culty I am. My niece is really my ex-wife's daughter. And I'm her godfather. And she calls me up on the phone. She wants to come over because she knows I have better snacks. And she knows that I can't say no to her. And so she comes over and I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, I just want to squeeze her and hold her. And I can only imagine if it's really yours, how just amazing it must be until they get older and start dating. And then it's like, all right, enough of this.
You got to worry about going to prison then. Yeah, I got you.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I bet
it's pretty wild. Jason Zane, they're exact opposites of each other. So I've got one that never does anything wrong, and I've got one that every chance he gets, he's either trying to hurt himself or tear something up. So I get the best of both worlds with my kids.
And do they both go fish or hunt?
They love to fish. Jace is really into fishing. Zane is really into fishing. I would say Zane leans a little bit more towards hunting because he's not stuck on a boat.
Yeah.
But Jace, no, he's completely obsessed with it. And when it comes to obviously the reason we met, Jace has some artistic ability, and we don't know about Zane yet. He's just 2, but Jace definitely does.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm still disappointed that. I gave you the option to name your children after me, and just like the Rudds, you passed. So,
yeah.
I mean,
well, we have a Rick, so I couldn't. I mean, I know you, Rick, and then we have another Rick in the family, and we just felt like too many Ricks.
Well, it could always be a middle name, and for everyone out there in the community, if you're thinking about trying, the option's still available. I'm a good gift giver. I am.
Okay, so listen, I have to ask this question just because it just popped in my head.
Sure.
Has anybody got a monster bass tattoo yet?
Yes. I know somebody that got a bass hick tattoo. It's a brand that we have that we don't really do much with anymore, and I kind of feel bad because James De La Garza got a bass hick tattoo. And
you want to hear something funny, Rick? I know you've not done anything with it for a really long time. Because when we first met, I kind of posted some on your Instagram page for you.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter. Long gone. But hey, kind of feel sorry for the dude with the tattoo though.
I mean, I wouldn't encourage. I mean, I don't know that I would encourage anyone to get a tattoo, but I might, I don't know. I might consider you get a free 1-year subscription to my, I don't know though, would 100 people do it or would I go bankrupt? Can you imagine I run a campaign? I'm like, all right, if anyone gets a Monster Bass tattoo, you get free Monster Bass for life. And then 1,000 people do it, and then I go bankrupt, and then these guys all have Monster Bass tattoos to remember why the company went bankrupt.
Hey, it would happen is the crazy thing. I promise. If you said that, there would be multiple people instantly email you within 24 hours with a Monster Bass tattoo.
I don't know.
Yeah, but no, just pretty much being dad and trying to fish every chance I get. So right now I've kind of slowed down on the fishing tournaments because now I'm getting to teach, little me's how to fish, which has been great. Getting to go bass fishing and not, I shouldn't say this, but try. I got stuck to where even when I would go fun fishing, my brain would still be in tournament mode, and I couldn't just like have fun and fish. I'd be like really trying to break down what's going on and catch fish. And ever since Jace was born, I've been able to kind of come down off of that and go back to just old school, having fun, catching fish, still trying to catch big bass, but not so die hard, trying to catch 5 big ones, you know.
What's your PB?
My PB is not weighed, but you know, I've touched a lot of bass. Biggest ones I've ever weighed in a tournament, 6, pushing 7. But my biggest bass is 8.5 with girth and measurement. But I didn't get to weigh it. But tournament weighed in, like won a tournament with 6'4".
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chatter about this tattoo idea. You know what? If someone got a tattoo, I would have them be the Monster Bass Live guest, and we could go live while they're getting the tattoo. Like, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I would have to promote that thing like nonstop. That would be like so cool. And such a bad idea. Folks, if you're watching this at home, or kids, sometimes when we're adults here, you know, kids, sometimes adults make bad decisions. And this might be a really bad one. So as a public service announcement, I don't ever want you kids to go get tattoos. In fact, I don't think you should get one until you're 18 or 25, because your frontal cortex is not even, you know, fully developed yet. So says the guy wearing a Buc-ee's hat. But I mean, look, if you want a tattoo, kids, wait until you get older. And for the rest of you, I don't know, just do it. Now, who's this dog?
This is Mila. Oh, my duck dog, get down.
So you are quite the hunter, right? You have your own land.
Yep. Yeah, I love it.
And I've still never gone duck hunting. I've still never had any of the ducks that you supposedly shoot.
Hey, you had the option to come turkey season, and you were actually at one point, it almost happened.
I don't know why it didn't happen, but I'm more into the ducks than the turkeys, I think.
Hey, the ducks is fun, and this has really nothing to do with fishing. But you like ducks, I like ducks. So, and you know me, I like doing anything that is outdoor related and artistic related. So this winter, I started doing duck taxidermy.
Wait a minute. So what does that entail?
So for me, the easy part was like painting the bills and the feet and the painting part of the duck. But then, you have to skin the duck and then flesh the skin and certain preservatives, and you just pretty much debone the whole animal. So you still get to eat it. So, and then
I guess I shouldn't have cremated my dog. I could have had you stuff him for me.
I don't know about that. I just do ducks, and I've just done them for myself. I'm not like. But it's been a lot of fun. They're all over my living room now.
Oh my God. That's not creepy. You got dead animals all over.
Yeah, there is. There's dead animals everywhere in here. But there's the living room on the other side of the house. There's no dead animals. So. Are
you in the same house?
No. This is the house that paused Messer Bates in 2022.
So you go build a house?
Well, we didn't build. I just completely gutted this house, and we redone the floor and the walls and the ceiling and painted and I've done it all myself with my dad and 2 or 3 friends. So we got it for about 6 months, as hard as we could go, and it's almost in my eyes, it's pretty good. In my wife's eyes, it's not finished yet.
All right. So for those that are tuning in right now, we're talking with Zach Messer from Messer Baits. And when we first met, you were always going on Instagram lives and you were like painting baits and getting high off the fumes and all those things. Are you still painting baits?
Yes. Yes, I still love to paint. Now I kind of find myself more of doing like the taxidermy looking stuff instead of the pattern looking stuff.
Like what? What does that look like?
It looks like the fish. Like, so you can relate to this. So on your the first line of baits that I painted for you, a couple of the patterns.
It was a crappie and a fall bluegill, and it was a castaic bait, not mine.
Oh yeah. So they called me. They called me and they said we can't copy this. So you remember we had to like take it down. Yeah. So instead of
hold on a second. It's my kid. Hey buddy, I'm on Monster Bass Live. You're live on the air.
Oh, hello, Monster Bass Live.
Yeah, we're talking with Zach Messer, and one of the ideas that's being thrown around is that people get tattoos of the Monster Bass logo on their bodies.
Oh,
what do you think about that?
That is certainly a lot of commitment to. I should do it.
You do?
What do they get if they do it?
Well, that's I mean, besides my love and admiration, I'm not sure that we were throwing that idea around. And then someone came up with the best idea I've heard. I'm wearing this Buc-ee's hat. And
this one does. Yeah.
This one does when they live in Southern California and it's warm out. But I'm in your house and the air conditioning's on. And so,
thank goodness.
So maybe, just maybe, someone's going to get a tattoo of my face wearing a Buc-ee's hat.
See, now that is a lot. That's a lot. I will say that's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So before I let you go, because I do need to get back to Zach.
Of course.
So there's no chance you could go to the concert on Friday night, right? It would save your dad a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm confused. I said what we're doing.
No, I mean this week instead of next week.
Oh, no, I have my finals and stuff. But we also, if it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out.
No, it'll work out. It would just save me a bunch of money.
Well, I have my finals, like my final exams.
All right. I have good news. I figured out where we're going at the end of May.
Oh, great. Okay.
Not interested in knowing where we're going?
I didn't know if it was a secret. I don't know if it was like a...
All right, I'll keep it a secret. I'll let you know.
I don't know. Maybe it's not a secret.
I'm going to let you know the day before we leave.
Oh, that's intense. All right. Let's reconnect on that one.
All right, buddy. I'll talk with you later.
Okay.
Right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So thanks for that. What's a golden ticket? I have Zachary Hawkins. I have not done any golden tickets. And I will do them in just a little bit. I'm going to do some. And then I'm going to let you guys at the end of the show, I'm going to let you put in your numbers. I'm going to pick 2 people from the show because it's been working out really well. And it's rewarding you guys for showing up. So if you're here, stay tuned. All right, so back to the baits that you painted for us. We had a problem. The guy said they couldn't paint the patterns.
Yeah.
So what did we do?
So we just took some of the colors off of the list, and it still looks awesome. But there's a huge difference between like painting baits and then painting taxidermy looking stuff. So also it kind of takes away from the pattern when you do the taxidermy looking baits. But yeah, I remember we just come off of it a little bit, made them a little brighter, and they look great. They still look awesome. But yeah, it's really hard to beat like a
true hand brush custom bait, right?
Because
you're an artist, and the factory's got to produce so many a day, so we can give them a custom pattern to paint.
Yeah.
But, and it might be the same person painting all of them, but at the same time, it's not the artist who knows the intricacies and the ins and outs of, and, I'm going to take my finger off the trigger like right now. Yeah.
And most of the time with like lure painting, it's really popular right now. I've just seen on social media, there's how popular it got like 2 years ago.
It was insane.
The crazy thing is all of these people, they're doing a really good job but they're constantly shooting directly at the bait. So they're never getting shadows on their bait. And that's kind of like the step they're missing that takes a bait from looking really good to holy crap, it looks perfect.
Really?
Yeah, little bitty, just little stuff. That's the reason it never really bothered me to let people watch me paint my patterns, because you could go buy the same paint, the same clear coat, the same airbrushes, the same everything, and just little stuff you don't even pay attention to, the way you're turning the bait or holding it, or how thin or thick your paint is, dictated the end result. So it never really mattered what I shared, anything like that.
All right. This is a kid's show, right? You can't say dick on the show.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's dictated. All right. So James Fraley wants to know if there are any new paint ideas coming soon, which leads me to my next question. In the fall, we released our new square bill. The last time I think you were around, we were making videos with Alex Rudd for the Hammerhead.
Yep.
And we came out with a new square bill called the Little Banger.
Yep.
And we painted 4 of Debo's patterns. And we sold out of them pretty quick. And so maybe what we should consider doing is in the fall again, maybe we come out with another set of 4 patterns that you've produced.
Sounds good to me.
We can, some of the money that we generate can go towards the kids' 529 college funds.
Nothing wrong with that. I like it. Debo's, yeah. I remember when he first started painting, I've been on a few lives with him. I remember him, he was asking kind of what to buy and this and that. And he took off with it, man. But a lot of time and effort for Debo. It seemed like when he started, he never really quit.
Well, I think it took him getting burned out to stop, because
yeah, which that can happen.
This is true.
It didn't really happen that much with me, because I would never paint the same thing.
Fair enough.
And I didn't want to paint something, I just wouldn't post it.
So if we were to pick some patterns, you must have some favorites. I mean, I know you do.
Yeah.
And it's been a while anyway. And we didn't actually paint them on my baits. We painted them on somebody on another brand's. And honestly, they benefited. I didn't. So
yeah, the only other ones that I painted for you that you sold were Alex Rudd's. I done Alex Rudd's, all of them.
Oh, that's right, you did. I forgot all those.
My dog is crazy.
So what? Go ahead.
The Hammerhead.
Yeah.
I
think I'm out of them.
I love the hooks on that bait.
You like the hooks on it?
I love the oversized. Help to hold, keeping the fish on.
Yeah. I'm just going through the chats because there was someone in here that I missed, but oh well.
I know you have some of my people on because I keep getting messages. If you're watching, stop. Every time you text me or send something on my Instagram, I can't see them.
Well, there's this do not disturb button that you could push, and then it won't bother you at all.
I know, but I'm making sure my wife and kids don't need me at some point.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So when you're painting baits, like, do you have a preference on the type of baits, or are you good for whether it's a topwater pencil or a crankbait, or do you lean one way or the other?
To me, it does not matter. I could care less. I mean, if I would paint a 2x4, if that's what you were paying me to do, it doesn't matter. Some are harder. You and I have no conversation in the last year, so we have, but not like an in-depth conversation.
Sure.
I made some crankbaits because I wanted to create a 2.5 that would suspend, but then I also wanted it to be balsa wood, custom painted with, I mean, just the whole thing. The bill, I made the bait. I went and bought all this woodworking stuff, and
then you didn't do it.
No, I done it. I have them laying over here, but they worked great. I just had a problem with making them all as perfect as a couple of them I made. Yeah, it was tough. They look good. They're painted good, and a few of them work great. And then a few of them, they'll run off to the side a little bit. But I'm still working on it. I'm not a woodworker. I'm a painter. So if I could find a woodworker that could copy the one that is perfect, then I would have that's goals eventually, to literally have a messer bait, as in like my own balsa, custom painted, like I'm putting the hooks in it, the whole 9 yards.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It is. Yep.
I've got someone here, South Georgia Bass Slayer, thought about getting the logo tattoo before, but wasn't sure about the legality of it. And here's what I'm going to say to him and anyone else. You have my permission to use my logo. If I'm not saying you should do this, but I'm saying if you want to tattoo yourself with the logo, you can do. You have my permission to do so. Anyway, I love the Karashi bite. What's the Karashi?
What is the Karashi? I've never heard of that.
Neither am I. What do you think about this, though? Here, I'm going to take it out of the box. It's all the craze. I don't know how much they spent on the packaging, but I can tell you it wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
Look at this bait.
So are you throwing it weightless? What are you doing with it?
Yeah, you throw it weightless. They recommend a 2/0 like offset. And you're just chucking this thing into the water.
You could probably run it on a Carolina rig too. I actually, for some reason, the more I look at that thing, the more I like it.
Like the action on it's ridiculous. Like it seems like it would be interesting. I mean, I don't know. It's
straight from China. I know that. That's Japan. They always have the crazy looking plastic.
Well, they say it's from Japan, but I'm sure it was boxed up in China or boxed up in Japan, made in China, because there isn't a machine. I've talked to 4 manufacturers, and they basically said that when you thread the jig, the skirt material through, they're doing it all by hand.
Yeah.
That's a lot of touches.
There is no way to make that one in it. I mean, cheap.
No.
It looks cool. I mean, I would try it. I would use it until I had confidence in it, or I didn't. You got to give everything a try.
All right. Give me a second, Zach. We're going to call a couple of golden ticket numbers. Now, when I do, folks, you don't need to put it into the chat yet. I'm going to call a couple golden tickets that I've got lined up. Let me just go here because I pulled them before I got here. I've got them on my other laptop, the one that's broken.
30 seconds.
He can come on the show.
Oh.
And 3, 1, 4. Okay, guys. So, as you know, your Monster Bass box has a golden ticket in it. Oh, wait. Who is this little guy?
Hey, tell him your name.
Hi, Zane.
Zane. How old are you?
I'm tall.
You're tall? How old are you, though? Are you 7?
Yeah.
Or are you 2?
I'm 2.
2?
I got this. I know this.
Hey,
you're not 3.
Do you know why you would get along with this guy? You know what he likes to do too? He loves to go out and eat too, like you.
Oh, I love to go eat.
Yeah, Zane is a food connoisseur. This one is. He will eat anything. Sushi, Or what's your favorite food?
Mexican.
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 Yeah. What's
I
your
love-
second favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza. Get
I
out
was
of
going to say pizza. I would have gotten that right.
Mexican and then pizza. Hey, go find your mommy.
All right. So your boxes have individually numbered golden tickets. If I call your number, email me at rick@monsterbass.com. Take a picture of you in the ticket so I can see it. And give me your name, your address, and your cell phone number. Now, if your ticket hasn't shown up yet, that's fine. Wait till next week. They're good. They're good. They're good. So the first set of golden tickets. 27693 and 31104. It's in the chat. It's on the screen. And again, if you won, congratulations. Thank you for your support. We're going to give away more. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right, Zach, I want to show you a new bait.
Hey, wait a minute. Before you show
Yeah.
the bait, I'll tell you something that kind of bothers me, okay? I won one of those whenever you first started that on live. And then when I come on live and showed you the ticket, you redrawed.
I did what?
You said I didn't win, and then you picked somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah. We used to have someone on the pro staff. He shall not be named. And he never had anything nice to say. And he always said it. He always said it publicly. And I called him up one time. I'm like, bro, you're on the pro staff. Like, if there's something you don't like about the bait, give me a call. Everyone has my phone number, but I don't need you like literally commenting on every post. Oh, that bait sucks. Like,
oh, anybody doing that?
Oh yeah, we had one guy, and then he won 1 week, and then the next week I picked another one, and he won again. I was like, no, we can't have the same guy 2 weeks in a row. Yeah. He got so mad at me, and I was like, bro, you're on pro staff. Come on, let's just let a customer win. Like,
it's funny though, because with the bait that they won, you like, obviously you give it to somebody else, but then when I come back on, I had like a whole handful of them.
Yeah,
because you had sent me a television box full of them. But anyways, go ahead.
Hold on a second. Again, children, words only have power if you give them. So bad words, sometimes they mean things and sometimes they don't. It really depends on if you give them meaning. So just because Zach just said a bad word doesn't make him a bad person. It just means he's got a potty mouth. All right, I'm going to show another bait.
I've not said a bad word.
You just did.
No, I didn't.
You just dropped an F-bomb.
You've never heard me cuss ever.
You just dropped an F-bomb.
What?
Folks in the chat, speak up.
Oh, if my chat's in there, they know I don't cuss. We love Jesus, not cuss words.
Yeah, I learned that. I learned a lot on that trip. I also learned, so we go down to Tennessee to film, and I learned that if you have the hookups, you can get moonshine delivered to the side of the road and put into the bushes, and then you can have it, and then you just go pick it up, and you can drink moonshine.
In Kentucky.
Or we were in Kentucky, wherever we were.
No, you were in Tennessee.
Okay.
We were in Tennessee with Alex Rudd. And the only thing we didn't get to do, we didn't get to go fishing.
Wait, didn't we go fishing? Oh no, you're right. We didn't go fishing.
No, because they stayed out all day with who was the guy that shot that video?
Sam Moore.
Sam Moore, yes. What an amazing video. Like, all of his videos are crazy good.
Yeah, he's really good. He's a talented guy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to show a new bait.
Yes, let's see it.
All right. Okay, guys. Can you still see me, Zach?
Yeah, I can see you just fine.
All right. So I'm going to show you a new bait. Ow.
Can you see me?
No, I took you off the screen.
Okay, good, because I'm going to get really close to the screen.
So
okay.
this is a This is called the Grass Burner.
Yep.
And there was a company that used to make these a long time ago. And they went out of business.
Yeah.
They were selling these baits at like $25 a pop on Tackle Warehouse. And now you can see them, you can buy them, and they're like $100 on eBay.
Yeah.
And so I went and said, well, why can't we go and make our own? And so this is a top water bait.
Yep.
It floats above the top. It will have the Monster Bass logo on it. These are the prototypes, so I can approve the paint schemes. It's got BKK hooks, big chunky ones. I'm going to show you a couple different colors. Someone's here. Don't know who it is. Who is it? Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting, guys. All right, I'm going to show you one more. Here's another one. This is a shad pattern.
It's like a sexy shad.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a Messer custom, but
I love it.
let me show you a couple more. Maybe we'll show the bone colored one.
Most important one you've got.
All right.
That's awesome. That looks great.
And once I approve these, we'll go into production, and I'm hoping that they'll be ready for August. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. And I'm gonna put these out for testing, and then we're gonna remake them. So the first go around, I'm gonna send them out to everybody. I'm gonna let you product test them, and then I'm gonna get everyone's feedback and see if we should do we make a smaller version? Do we make what adjustments do we make to this thing? It's a tough bait to make.
A lot of moving.
But I'm really excited to show this off to people.
I love that bluegill pattern. Perch.
Yeah, thank you. You want to come over here and sit with me? Or give me a minute and then we'll do it. Okay, Santa. Yeah. We were talking all about the idea of people getting monster bass tattoos. And someone came up with the idea that it might be better to get my face with a Buc-ee's hat. And I thought, it's not a bad idea. And then Maximus called, and Maximus, as the voice of reason, thought that it might not be the best idea, but I think it's a pretty good idea. And so I think we should bring you on a little bit and we can talk about this. Okay. And I love this. So if you guys are watching, those that have been around for a while, we're going to have another special guest in just a little bit. So what do you think about this bait there?
I love it.
Catching fishermen or catching fish?
Catching fish. That kind of drives. Hold up. Where'd you throw? Okay. That honestly, it kind of looks like in between a buzz bait and a top raider. Had a baby.
What's a top raider?
A top raider is actually a musky bait that guys who target really big bass, they use it for a basket. So it's kind of like what you have there.
All right.
I like it a lot though. I know this might not be catching fishermen, but catching fish. It would be awesome if you had a flat black one.
A flat black one?
Yeah, flat.
I do.
Black.
It's in the house, but I do have this one. Let me see.
It's like cloudy, rough water. That's black and blue. Yep, that's it. Hey, you have the crackle on there.
Yes, sir.
You do remember how you got the crackle?
What are you talking about? That was my idea.
I remember I said, he was like, how'd you get the crackle? And I said, well, I take the furniture paint and I put it on and then I spray it with lacquer paint. It just crackles. And I'll never forget, you was like staring off into space. And then the next thing you know, there's Ragnar's in every crackle color known to man.
Here's a chrome black one.
Oh, never mind. That one's my favorite.
Yeah, except for here's the problem.
What?
Can you see the chrome?
Yeah, but that side's sticking up.
Bubbled. Yeah, but still, I can't sell these. It bubbled up.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I got to figure out, like, they're going to have to promise me that they can fix that. And if not, I'm not coming out with chrome.
It's bubbled. They're chrome wrapping instead of chrome dipping. Just have a chrome dip it.
He said it was dipped.
Oh, it was dipped?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can buy chrome paint and paint them chrome.
I'm sure you can do just about anything, but I don't know how to do it. So
Super expensive. You don't want to do that one.
yeah. All right. So
Is that hot messer?
yeah. All right, come on over.
Who is it?
I've got a very special guest. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Hold on. I'm gonna surprise you in a minute.
I'm
Yeah.
scared.
You should be.
Should I give a little hint?
Yeah.
Well, last time saw him.
Is that Alex Rudd?
Could be. Last time I saw him, he said, "Be careful with that Kentucky moonshine. It'll creep up on you."
Yes.
I popped out and projectile vomited all over the Airbnb.
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, long overdue.
What's up?
It's Rafie.
How are you, Rafie?
Good, man. How are you?
You're still hanging out with this guy?
I can't get away. I love this guy.
Yeah, me too.
It's a weird thing.
You're living in California too. So how far do you guys live apart?
I mean, according to our hearts, we're next door neighbors.
Oh, you guys ever thought about just moving in together? Or?
I mean, that's a reality show.
That would be something.
It would. Hey, there you go. There's your next move. What would you call it, though? Oh, man.
I don't know if we could say it on the live.
You've already thought of this, haven't you?
Well, I mean, we thought about it when you got that hat and popped out of an icebox. Yeah.
God, we spent like 3 hours in our very first experience at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, it's great.
So did you go like the barbecue route? Did you get some jerky, candy? What was
Yes, and yes.
So,
Okay.
you know, we think the show is called Rick and Rafie Experience the South. And it's just the two of us with our open hearts and stupid minds, just experiencing the South through fresh eyes.
Okay, so have you guys ever watched the show Jolly,
No.
Mm-mm.
where the two guys try all the food, the two English guys?
Oh, yeah. When they ate barbecue for the first time and the guy came over and told him to pick it up with his hands.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that was amazing. It was like a religious experience for them.
right. It really was. It should have been. I mean, could you imagine if you lived over there and the only thing you had to eat was beans and toast? Might offend somebody with that one.
You have Welsh rarebit and meat pies as well, and kidney
Right.
pies. You know, that's about it.
Yeah.
Fish and chips, warm ale.
Fish and chips is good. I can get behind that. I'm not sure what my son's doing right now. He's walking and he's not stopped yet.
Do you maybe need to get him before he disappears into the forest?
No,
Never
he's,
seen again.
you see him out there? He's good. He can't get away. There's nowhere for him to go.
Fair enough. See, here in California, that would have had to be a scheduled play date.
Yes.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, there would have been 7 helicopter moms over your son at that moment.
Oh, I got you. No, I just wait till they yell or my dog comes back.
yeah, street lights come on, all the stuff that we all survived as kids that you can't do anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I hover way more than my parents did, but Yeah, I sit by the window. I'm not like in here taking a nap or something.
Fair enough.
Yep.
He's
So,
got
so,
so he's got 2 boys and a girl on the way.
yeah.
And you had one boy and a boy on the way the last time, or no? You had, or you just had your boy, your second one.
Boy and Megan. We had one oven.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right. How's Megan doing? She's super cute. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible.
Absolutely. I like that. That's what I was looking for. 14 years ago.
Yeah. Well, you did great.
Super cute, and Megan's awesome. She likes to fish. Now, she used to really like to fish, and then after we got married, she kind of stopped going with me, and then once we had kids, she like completely stopped going, and now we're back on that uphill, so she's going with me again.
Well, that's good. Most people, it's until we had kids, and then I wasn't allowed to fish anymore.
Yeah.
So,
knows, like, if I don't fish or hunt, like, I'll lose my mind.
So did you get your perfect 49?
I did not. So when
what states you got missing? We should probably give context to the people that don't know you. Like I know you, what a perfect 49. And it is a perfect 49, right? Because you can't do it in all 50.
No. The state that doesn't have turkeys is pretty easy to pick which one that is. But I think I got through. I was 7 the last time I talked to you guys, and I've actually right after I was with you guys, I actually went to Florida by myself, and I hunted 60,000 acres on public land, and my truck messed up right before I left, so I got in my wife's car and I drove 15 hours to Florida, and I slept on a dirt road. Woke up the next day, shot an Osceola turkey, got back in the car, and drove back to Kentucky.
That's great.
Yeah. So check on the Osceola. I only need 2 more for the slam. So
is it Hawaii or Alaska that doesn't have turkeys?
It's got to be Alaska.
Yeah. Hawaii has turkeys, which we put them there, but they're there.
Sure.
Yeah. But, yeah. And that guy, Rick, where's the elk?
Yeah, you won the lottery, right?
And I finally got to go.
Tag.
Yeah, I lost 51 pounds killing that thing. Not even kidding. Because Rick, he called me and he goes, "Why are you so skinny?"
Yeah, why are you so skinny?
Because he's dragging it.
Is it elk dragging?
Do what?
People are out here with like CrossFit or trying to like figure out what the Navy SEALs are doing, and you're just dragging an elk for 30 miles.
Well, a lot of walking, yeah. A lot of walking up and down mountains. Yeah. Because you can't have ATVs on government land in Kentucky. So if you want to go to the top, just take off. But no, I had a lot of fun with that. But
Well, how do you pack the elk out? Or do you clean it right then and there and you
clean it? You clean it right there where it lays. So you cut it up in quarters and you put it on your back and you walk out of there with it.
And how long does carved up elk carcass last out in the elements? Like, were you under a time restraint or time constraint?
Oh yeah, the second you shoot the animal, you're under a time restraint. But as long as you have like, you can buy the meat bags online, and that's a waste of money. You can go to Dollar. You can go to Dollar General and buy a pillow, and that's the same.
Wait, you just call us 2 meat bags? Is that we're
that would be
here
for your television show?
Yeah. Yeah, it's meat bags.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
it's the meat bag and the colostomy bag. It's great.
Is it weird that my son he's standing in the middle of the yard, he's looking right at me, pants on the ground, just peeing, smiling,
staring at you.
I do that
without making eye contact.
Yeah,
that's great.
I love that.
Good, buddy.
That's
healthy stream.
That's actually going to be the opening credits for the show. Is Rick and I across the field, not breaking eye contact, pants down, peeing while staring at each other.
And then you high five.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So Rick, what's some more new baits you got coming? What else do I need to paint?
Well, I think what we should do is we should figure out whether we want to do a square bill. There's a lot of talk about you painting a topwater, like taking the Ragnar or the Patriot and painting one of those up. Maybe we'll do a survey and we'll see which one they want.
That sounds good to me. I'm ready to paint a little bit more. I was painting pretty heavy there a couple months ago, and then I kind of switched over to the duck thing. So, but now it's fishing season now, so I'm ready to paint some baits.
So
Hey,
where are you going fishing next?
me?
No, the other guy that you got on the show with you.
Oh, I thought you just read that off the laptop because you wasn't looking at me. I thought you were reading the comment. All right, where am I going fishing next?
Should I do a walking bait?
Okay,
Now
bro.
I'm reading the comments. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Should I do a walking bait?
Oh, damn, that's R-rated. All right. Anyway.
But anyways, Cave Run Lake is most likely where I'll be fishing next, unless I go to Triplet Creek to smallmouth fish. Either one of those.
Smallmouth.
Well, I just haven't.
We're not. Well, you told us to read the comments, and now we're just reading the comments.
Oh, well, I thought he was reading the comment when he asked me a question.
No, I understand that, but now you put that suggestion out there, and we don't know what to do with it, so we're just sitting here reading comments.
Hey, that sounds. Is there? Do you have a question in the comments?
Nope.
Nothing. Really uninteresting.
Yeah. Nope. Nobody seems to care about custom patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
So that.
All right, great.
I got to tell you,
the
the last 3 comments have a total of 6 letters between all of them, or 6 words. Sorry, between all of them.
That's good.
Oh, here we go. All right, so Bill Brassfield saving the day. We are just rambling as y'all ramble, and thank you for that. All right. And then Rippin' Lips says we need more poppers, and I'm assuming he's not talking about the drugs. Right, Marty? Yeah, got it. So your son's back in P-Shot? I think we lost him.
Yeah.
Well, that's our show for today, kids.
Can you hear me?
What?
I couldn't hear you guys for a second. Now I can.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, now people are asking questions.
Are there any new colors coming? There's a lot of new patterns coming. Like I said earlier in the show, we've got basically a new bait dropping every single month. Some of those will have new patterns. But we were discussing with young Zachary earlier about, the idea of painting some custom patterns and having a release of one of the baits and some of his patterns. And I think depending on the bait will depend on the pattern. So should we decide right now what bait we're going to do? That was a question for you, Zach.
Gotcha. Hey, I'm letting you guys do your thing. I can't see the chat, or I could go along with you. You know I'm good at running my mouth too. Anyways, I always like the Ragnar. I'm talking right now. I don't know. You go find her, okay? I still have a Zane. Just go that way. You'll find her, okay? I still have a lot of the Ragnars. I use a lot of them, but we could always paint some of those up.
Good.
Popper, did you ever? I've never painted a monster bass popper. That would be a new one.
Maybe we should do that.
Or a rattle trap.
I just released some rattle traps.
Rattle traps are really one time a year thing. I don't know if that'd be a very good one.
So maybe because the little banger only came in 4 colors and we're sold out, Maybe we'll come out with 4 more.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
Little banger with my mom's
Or-
name in high school.
If you have, and we could also do it if you want your community to decide, just have them come up with 4 patterns, and then I'll, as Rudd would say, messer it up.
I like that. All right. Someone's asking me, do I plan on releasing those shares?
You should take control of your show, and when
Yeah.
you need it ruined, I'll come back.
Okay.
All right.
That means he's got something he has to do. Oh my God, it still works.
Yeah.
Where'd you find that?
Right there.
Oh. All right. Someone asked about re-releasing shares that are in escrow. I can't release it. That's when your funds get released. Then they automatically release it. I have nothing to do with it. Crop patterns, Messer style. Oh, I bet he's got a crop pattern.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
Couple. So. Well, I'm sure we'll come up with something cool.
Okay. That's funny. Fish T-Rex just said that's code for Rafie has to poop.
He's not wrong. I always have to poop.
He's not wrong. All right. I'm going to do a couple more golden tickets because we need to do some. Not yet, folks. Not yet. Golden tickets number 2. Let me get the numbers. I pulled them earlier. We got to be legit. 42,700. Hold on. 42,700. And 8,925. Okay. Again, it's that time. It's that time. I'm going to give you some golden tickets. And if you get this, email me at rick@monsterbash.com. Take a picture of your ticket and you. Email me your name, your address, your cell phone number so I can contact you. Because it's the only way I'm going to be able to take care of hooking you guys up. So here's golden tickets set number 2, 42700 and 89253. Don't worry about the M's. Don't worry about the letters or anything else. If you win those, congratulations. Congratulations. Wait, Matt was funny. Oh, he does know that bathroom well. I've got like yours. All right. We're back, Matt. Or we're back, Zach. I wanted to make sure Matt was out of the bathroom. I didn't want to start the show until he was done.
Yeah, that'd be that wouldn't be good. We got to have him.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, Cook It Up Co-op. As I said at the beginning of the show, the very first thing I said is all golden tickets from last week have been mailed. You guys need to just take it easy and breathe. We already meditated earlier. They've all been sent. Customer service, you don't need to contact customer service. You heard it here first. They've all been sent, including yours. So we're good. All right. So I guess the big question is, are you going to have number 4?
I doubt it. I would love to, but I think Mom's done.
The oven is closed.
Hey, Megan.
Isn't Mom getting done the thing that got him in that trouble in the first place?
Yeah. Maybe we should get her on the show. Let's get her.
Oh, she probably won't. Hey, Megan. Are we going to have 4? She says, no way.
Can I talk with her?
Megan, do you want to talk to Rick before he gets off? Over here, we're about to end the show. She said hi.
I can't hear her.
She's digging in the flowers or whatever.
I don't believe it.
I'll turn the phone around if you want to
know. She should come over.
Megan.
Ooh, why don't you ask Messer what a good soft plastic bait is for this time of season? And that'll be the VIP bait.
Okay. All right. So, Zach, what's this time of year, what would be if you had to pick one soft plastic?
One soft plastic for right now.
Yeah,
Senko.
Senko.
Post spawn. Well, I mean, we didn't really say an area or a lake or river, stream or whatever. So post spawn, I'm going fishing slow, lot line, Senko, or a trick worm. You have trick worms?
I mean, we do. We also have a Snako, which is half rattlesnake, half Senko.
What color?
What color you got, Rafie?
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Hey, most fish catching color ever, or Motorola, either one of those.
The crowd said that was a weak choice.
That was a weak choice? No,
Yeah.
it's not a weak choice. For this month, ask them what would be better than a post that's plastic.
All right. Watermelon and the Snako it is. You just helped us make a big business decision.
Thank you.
I feel honored.
Did we get them at the price we wanted?
He hasn't gone back to me.
Yeah,
He's gonna
yeah.
come back and say that. I asked for 75.
Yeah.
Split the difference.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. All right. So there's a lot of people that want to know what was in this month's box. And because I haven't done a video yet. And there's a reason why. Because evidently my emails go to my warehouse's spam folder, or so they've told me. And so she overnighted me one. And here's what I can tell you about overnighting. That means it'll arrive in 2 days. There's no such thing as overnighting for whatever reason from Tennessee. It's the silliest thing. But in my box, here's what's going to be in my box. There's going to be the Grande Bass Hunter 1.5 square bill that I'm going to product test. Because I don't know if you know this, Zach, but we bought Grande Bass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there's the square bill. There's
Yep.
the brand new Incision 62. It's a smaller version of our lipless.
Yeah.
There is a Yozuri 3DB jerkbait. There are some Yamamoto cut tail worms. Some Berkeley craws.
Jigger crawl.
Yeah.
That's a great trailer for jig.
Yeah. And for Beth Langston, we've got the Buckeye Lures Ballin' Out jig. And then the 7th is a pack of plastics. I can't tell you which one because there's about 6 different ones because not everyone's getting the same thing because we're all fishing different water at this point. The rest of them, I think you can fish everywhere right now. And I think that craw on the back of that lure, the Buckeye Lures jig is a solid combo. And we all know what a cut tail worm can do. So I think that's, I'm excited to try that one.
The true cut tail. Hard to beat.
Yeah. All right. So someone's asking, can we buy the Grande Bass Square Bill anywhere else? There are about 20 in each color available on grandebass.com. You might even be able to buy them on monsterbass.com. I can't remember if they're up yet, but when they're gone because we didn't even know that they had them. But the paint schemes are amazing. But again, we didn't design it. So I need some feedback. So Zach, man stuff, dad stuff wants to know if you're wacky rigging the Senko.
Yeah, but a weighted wacky where it's post spawn or somewhere. Depending upon your lake, they're in 7 or 8 foot of water out off the bank. So I'm going 1/8 ounce tungsten wacky circle hook with the weedless ones you get, not with wire weed guard, but with the monofilament weed guard.
Wow.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Getting real technical.
We are. I'm going to have to take a master class.
Hey, there's a master class for wacky rigging. That's for sure.
I need to take it then.
We should make a video on wacky rigging. Come to Kentucky. We'll go fishing.
Okay, sounds good. It's a deal. Can we do some shooting when I come?
Yeah. Yeah. Just, you need to come in
October.
You need to come September. That way you can go shoot wood ducks and get the steaks that you want, because the wood duck's the one that tastes good that you want to try. And then you can also still go bass fishing.
Do we have to?
No.
Yeah, let's just go shooting.
All right, perfect. I know you're like me, man. I love that. I would do that. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you got to bring your buddy with you.
Let's see. What else we got? It's almost golden ticket time from the crowd. There's no chance we're getting your wife, huh?
Not even out there. I don't know where they're at now.
She better be making dinner.
I'm the cook. I'm the cook. I love to cook.
She's the oven and you're the cook.
Yep, I love to cook. I'm all about it.
I got that.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. T-Rex wants to know if he can go. All right. So someone's said that they've never used a cut tail worm. What are some tips for those?
You could wacky rig it, but don't recommend it. Just Texas rig it.
Texas or Carolina, right?
Yeah, just use lighter line and lighter weights. Rick, you still have the tungsten, right?
I do.
I have so much of it from the last time I got some. I mean, I still have a tackle box completely full of tungsten, the little MB. I don't even know if you've changed the logo on it. I bought so much at one point, but those little 1/8 ounce, the little tiny ones, you had green. No, they were black. That's what I go with on a cut tail and peg it. It's my favorite.
What's he doing? I see you looking out that window.
He's running down the road.
I mean,
maybe. I got to remember where I'm at. I'm in Kentucky. My driveway is almost like a 1/4 mile long, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, he's nowhere near a blacktop road.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right. So we've established a couple things here. You're the cook in the family.
Yeah.
Clearly. I mean, you got 2 boys and a girl on the way. You're going to do a little more painting.
Yep.
Maybe a little more fishing.
Yep. We've been fishing a lot. We've been taking old school. We have been hitting a lot of ponds. So that way my boys can catch them just, one after another. Go to the lake, a little different game. So we've been keeping it real fun. Farm ponds and stuff like that.
I love it. What else have we established? We've established that Rafie and I need to have a show together.
Yep.
And we've also established that we're going to paint some baits in the fall, or for the fall release.
Yep.
We don't know what it is, but we're going to figure that out. And what else? What else have we done today? We've accomplished a lot. You're getting a tattoo of the Monster Bass logo. You're chewing.
Yes, but there's a 0% chance of me getting a tattoo.
All right, let's throw one of these in.
Oh, you little upper decky for the Ricky. Hey, just think, when you grow up, you can get some real dip.
Bro, I used to chew that stuff on the bus when I was in 6th grade. Long gone are those days. And then I upgraded to like Redman and Applejack and but nobody, and I mean nobody, puts more of that crap in their mouth than Matt Brown.
Really?
Matt Brown. I don't know what he does, and I'm pretty sure he swallows it.
Ooh.
And Yeah, he chews that stuff like it's nobody's business.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of my thing. I mean, I don't drink anymore. Not a drop. I don't smoke. I don't do really anything. But chew would be the one bad habit I have, unless you account soda as a bad habit, which it is. So
And
coffee,
go ahead.
coffee, that's a bad habit, I feel like.
If coffee's a bad habit, then we should have a whole nother show. We can talk about my bad habits. All right. We've also established, thank you, T-Rex, for reminding me that nobody likes this show. And what do we got right now? 11? T-Rex, how many do we have? We got like 4 likes. God, I hate begging. I really hate begging. So I'm just not gonna do any more golden tickets. We got 11. That's what I thought. All right. If we can't get to 80, all right, fine. We need 100. I need everyone to just do
watching.
What's that?
How many people are watching?
Like 571.
That's a pretty big number to only have 11 likes.
You know, normally by now we've got a lot. So, and I've been on every show, so I don't know what the variable is that people don't like.
Yeah, I don't. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, maybe we'll have to try again when some baits come out.
No, I think you should just be the regular guest. You're on every week. I mean, we got so many likes. We got 11.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad it was successful.
It was very successful, and actually, it's really great to catch up. It's been a long time. Your kid's awfully cute, and I'm excited for your daughter.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be really exciting for you guys.
Yeah, me too. We're still trying to figure out a name, but we'll get one soon enough.
Ricky?
For a girl, I better not.
I don't know. Have you watched The Righteous Gemstones?
No.
Yeah, on episode 3 of season 1.
Is it insane?
It's a little slow, but I've been told that I'm going to be rewarded.
Yeah. So, Jorge, we don't have 60 likes. That's how many times you've pressed the button. We have 11. So, but thank you. But anyway, Zach, it was great catching up. I'm gonna let you get back to the little ones. And my last question to you is Stone Cold or The Rock?
Neither.
I can't end the show. Do you have a favorite?
No, okay, all right. Between them two, The Rock.
Who was your favorite wrestler?
I didn't really have one. You got to remember, Rick, I'm not into that stuff, man. Hey, it don't involve catching or killing it. You know, I don't watch TV.
All right. Fair enough.
Respect your love and other people's love for sports and stuff like that. Just ain't me.
Fair enough. Fair enough, my friend.
Hey, I got a question for you then.
Oh, yeah. You can ask away. Ask as many as you'd like.
Okay, what is your favorite Bible verse?
My favorite Bible verse. God, there's so many. Do I have to tell why?
No.
I mean, I'd have to give it.
Can I tell you why I'm asking you this question?
All right, first tell me why, and then I'll tell you.
Okay, so the reason I've not been painting so much is because I've also started something new. I actually teach Sunday school now,
No way.
And whatever Bible verse you pick is what I'm going to teach this coming Sunday.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
It's Corinthians 15.
He made him that knew no sins.
No. I don't
was-
know. It just basically emphasized the importance of staying firm and just, you know, like just being like tying yourself to your faith, right? Even in the face of adversity.
Okay, I got you. I can find it just off of that.
I think it's 15:58.
Hey, but here's what's cool. I'm going to do 15:58 regardless of what it is. That way,
I'm going to look it up. Hold on.
that way it will be original.
Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourself fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain.
That's awesome.
And here you doubted me.
No, I never doubted you. I just didn't know which one you were going to go with.
Well, there you go. What age are you teaching?
I have young adults. So I'm 33. I think that, well, I have one in my class that's 60 years old. So, and then one that is my age, kind of helps, obviously. And then the oldest one out of, I think 20, I think he's 20. And then there's like 18, 19. There's a bunch of like 16, 17, just getting ready to be an adult. Most of them's getting ready to go to college.
There you go.
Hopefully they won't do the ignorance I done. But anyways, I'm having a lot of fun with it.
That's great. Good for you. And way to give back and like help shape and mold the next generation.
Hey, I'm doing my best.
You're doing a great job, man. Keep it up.
I enjoyed talking to you, Rick. I'm going to see if I can't fix this little guy something to eat.
All right, buddy. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate you.
Oh, Zach Messer. Fine human being, fine father, fine example of stand-up way to live your life. He's a good dude. And I'm really glad that he came on. It's been a long time. I haven't had a chance to catch up, and I'm really excited about the opportunity to do some custom patterns with them and paint some monster bass baits and put them in your hands and give you guys the opportunity to get those. So I really appreciate him taking time away from his family to be with us today. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It is golden ticket time. So now is your time. Whatever your numbers are, just put them in the chat once. I don't need them 100 times because I'm going to pick them pretty quick. But we got to get past 12 likes. 13. All right, 14 likes. What do we got here? Let's see some of those golden tickets. God, Marty Lawson has a lot. We probably need him on a show next week, like to give us a check-in, see how he's doing. You know, we all know like that I have classified clearance, G14, and Marty does too. And we can find out what's going on with the Trump tariffs and see how it's going to affect the fishing industry. And I think maybe next week we'll get Marty on for 5 minutes or so just to talk about it so that people don't lose their minds. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. God, there's a lot of numbers here. Let's see. All right. I want to make sure we give everyone a chance to put their numbers in. Let's see. God, the numbers are moving so fast, I can't even keep up. Can't even keep up. All right. While you guys are putting those in, I'd really love to know what you guys thought about the product testing opportunity. Like, did you fill out the survey? Did you provide feedback? Did you like the idea of getting baits before they're released to the general public? Last week I asked people to guess on the brand and no one guessed it. I was really shocked because I thought it was going to be a pretty easy one. Because it's a really well-known brand, and they haven't been in the box in a while. And I thought someone would get it right away. But people were so quick to pick Booyah. Like, didn't we all learn our lesson from the Booyah squelcher? Or maybe that's why we should have done Booyah, because we could have helped make that bait better. So, all right. Here we go. I got the final 2 golden tickets of the night. Well, listen, if you haven't taken the product testing survey because you haven't taken the bait out, that's totally fine. The survey will remain open for like 90 days. And we're going to collect that feedback, and the brand has access to live stats. They did tell me that they're reaching out to 2 people so far because of the feedback that they received. So hopefully, if you're on and they've contacted you, that they're going to take your feedback seriously, because clearly something in your feedback was enough for them to want to talk with you. Yeah, this month, like I said, there's the Grande Bass. There's 2,000 of them. I kept 200 available for individual sale. So if you want them, you can get them at grandebass.com. 2,000 of you will get that bait. The rest of you will get something else. But you'll also get another bait. There'll be a card in the box that'll detail like the 2 baits, and you can try them out. Let's see. Jordan Sutton, I had to bend mine too, just a little bit. It kept pulling to the left. It was weird. But all right, guys, we have a great show next week for you. I think I've got 3 brothers baits. 3 brothers under the age of 22, running a pretty good sized company. I think we're going to learn a lot. And then X Zone, as you know, we moved them to a future week because they had a death in the family, and we're sending we're sending them lots of love and our prayers. And then to our good friend Mickey, who lost his father as well, we're sending him lots of love and lots of prayers, because cancer sucks, and it's time that we put an end to all this, because it's unfortunate. So the final 2 golden tickets of the night. They are just so Eric Myers, they are on Grande Bass. Go to shop and then go to hard baits, and they're right there. Can't miss them. Can't miss them. The final 2 golden tickets of the evening. 11474, 13754, or 13745. It's on the screen. If I called your numbers, email me at rick@monsterbass.com, your name, your address, your cell phone number. You don't need to check in, I promise. By next week's show, I'll have them in the mail. I'm grateful for all your support. I thank you guys for tuning in each and every week. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up on the way out the door, please do so. And we'll see you next week. Laters. Oh, wrong numbers. Yeah. Okay. I'll call your number next week. I'll do my best. I'm trying to pick winners. So hopefully I picked you guys. If I didn't, there's always next week. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.